Vera was a young woman of 24, studying English and literature at Alvan Ikoku College of Education, Owerri. She was average in height, but her beauty stood out everywhere she went. Her dark skin shone like polished ebony, smooth and flawless. Her body was perfectly shaped, with well-curved hips, firm chest, and a gentle walk that often made people stop to admire her. But Vera was not only beautiful. She was intelligent, talented, and deeply respected. Among all the students in her department, she was the brightest, always ahead in class discussions, and her essays were the kind lecturers often used as examples for others. What made Vera even more special was her voice. She was the best singer in the entire school. Anytime she held a microphone, the atmosphere changed. The sound of her voice could make a noisy hall fall silent, and when she reached the high notes, the whole audience rose in joy. She was not just a singer, she was a performer that carried everyone along. She had competed in different institutions across the Southeast and South-South, winning awards everywhere she went. People had stopped asking who would come first in competitions. Once they heard Vera's name on the list, they already knew she would win. Others only fought for second place. Because of her talent, beauty, and confidence, Vera became extremely popular. Yet, nobody truly knew her story. She had no close friends, no visible relatives, and no one could clearly say where she lived. People only saw her in the mornings, at the front gate of the school, stepping down from a kiki napep that came from the direction of Nori River. After school, she would quietly leave, and that was all anyone knew. Some of her classmates whispered about her origin. One of them, Jennifer, once told people that Vera was not an ordinary girl, that she came from the Great Nori River. According to Jennifer, Vera crawled out from the river every morning before coming to school. But nobody believed her. They thought it was just jealousy because Vera had defeated her in every competition. Things continued like this until one early Thursday morning. The shocking discovery. At the banks of Nori River, a man named Dozie, a black-skinned sand miner, had come to start his day's work. Before he began, he decided to walk into the nearby bush to ease himself. As he returned, he saw something strange. A very mighty python crawled out of the river, its scales glistening under the morning sun. But as soon as it reached dry land, the python began to change. Before Dozie's eyes, the giant snake turned into a beautiful young woman. Dozie froze. His heart pounded, his breath caught in his chest. But when the figure fully transformed, his eyes widened in shock. It was Vera. She looked exactly the same as she always appeared in school, same height, same smooth dark skin, same beauty. She adjusted her clothes calmly, walked up the small path to the main road, and without looking around, crossed to the other side. A kiki stopped, and she entered, heading straight towards Alvan Ikoku. Dozie, trembling but curious, followed her from a safe distance. He watched her until she reached the college gate. There, Vera stepped down, adjusted her bag, and walked confidently into the campus, straight towards her department. The news breaks. Shaken by what he had seen, Dozie could not keep the secret. He rushed to the gate and found Kingsley, one of the younger security men in the school. He quietly told him everything, the python, the transformation, and how it was Vera. Kingsley did not believe at first, but the fear in Dozie's eyes made him pay attention. Soon, Kingsley started whispering the story to some students, warning them, especially the young men, to be careful around Vera. The story spread like wildfire. By afternoon, everybody in the school had heard it. Classrooms buzzed with murmurs. Some students laughed it off, saying it was another jealous rumor like Jennifer's claim. But others became afraid, especially those who had once admired Vera closely. Strangely, that afternoon, nobody saw Vera again. She was nowhere in the lecture halls, the hostels, or the campus grounds. It was as if she had vanished. The mystery deepens. By Friday morning, the school was hit by another shock. Kingsley, the young security guard who had spread the story, was found dead in his sleep. He had been healthy the day before, but that morning, he never woke up. Fear gripped the campus. Students whispered that it was connected to Vera, that maybe she had returned to silence the only person who carried the story. Some lecturers dismissed the idea, saying it was a coincidence. But the tension in the air was thick, and many students avoided the path near Nori River or even the school gate. Vera was nowhere to be seen that day, or the next. Some said she had returned to the river. Others believed she might never come back. But one thing was certain, Vera was not just an ordinary student. The enigma. Weeks passed, and competitions came and went. For the first time in years, Vera's name was missing from the list. Other singers stepped forward, but none carried the same power as her. Her absence left a hole in the school's art and music life. Till today, those who were at Avon Ekoku during Vera's time never forget her. Some still argue that she was just a gifted human being, while others swear that she was a spirit from the Nwori River. And as for Dozie, the sand miner, he stopped working at the river altogether. Each time he passed near it, he would shake his head and mutter. Some secrets are not meant for man to see. Vera remained a mystery, beautiful, talented, unforgettable, but never truly understood.